we're increasingly concerned at Highbury by the incessant obscene chanting from a little band of hooligans who are a disgrace to the good name of Arsenal. We say to them, no one thinks you're clever, certainly not our players, who have nothing but contempt for you, and yours is the sort of support we can do without. We shall take action, we assure you, but it will be easier for all concerned, especially the huge majority of our decent-minded supporters who are subjected to your chanting, if you found somewhere else to go on Saturday afternoons. We would rather play to an empty stadium than fill Highbury with people like you. Well, strong words indeed. And Highbury is well filled today to see this Arsenal side, strengthened by the return in defence of David O'Leary after injury, a side that had 7 members in various international squads in midweek, 5 of them playing in the Republic of Ireland versus Northern Ireland International in Dublin. David O'Leary missed that game. He's had a niggling groin injury that's caused him to miss 2 matches. The Arsenal defence is the better for his return. As for Manchester United, 7 of their team were with international squads on Wednesday night, but it's a side that has made a shaky start to the season. They've drawn their last 3 games, but like Arsenal, their defence is strengthened today by the return of Stuart Houston, his first league game of the season after having damaged knee ligaments in a pre-season friendly in Denmark. Referee today, that's Alf Gray of Great Yarmouth. He's a FIFA referee, and now let's hope the football matches the weather and indeed that the crowd enjoys it. And what a trio there in the stand. On the left, in the sunglasses, Bertie Mee, former Arsenal manager, now at Watford, of course. In the centre, former Arsenal skipper Frank McClintock. And on the right, Bob McNabb. And also enjoying the sunshine, and we hope the football in the centre there, Miss Great Britain. So Manchester United kick off on a ground where, of late, they really have an appalling record. They've not won at Highbury since 1967-68. 10 games. They've drawn 1 and lost 9. And in that time conceded 30 goals. Well, Dave Sexton said before the game, we've got to go out and set our stall for scoring 4 goals in this game to give ourselves a chance, it would seem. Manchester United in white shirts, black shorts, Arsenal in their familiar red shirts with white sleeves. Here's Stuart Houston. And certainly Dave Sexton, who indeed had a coaching job here at Highbury way back, he's under a little bit of pressure at the moment. Steve Walford to Nelson. Ricks. A chip into Rice, who'd come round there, and how well Jimmy Greenoff had spotted him. Ricks getting up again, and a foul on Ricks by Brian Greenoff. Well, Brady, who can be devastating from a free kick, although it's a fair way out. Ricks also behind it. And Brady wanting the 2-man, the Greenoff brothers, in fact, in that wall, wanting it back 10 yards. Rice hitting it straight at Roach. Brady's free kick, the ball coming out to Rice. And Rice's shot going straight to Paddy Roach. And a quick kick forward, a 1-against-1. Jimmy Greenoff against Sammy Nelson. And Greenoff getting in behind that Arsenal defender, but it's an Arsenal throw. And had it fallen a little less deep, it might have been a very interesting situation there, the 1-against-1, and Roach did well to spot it back quickly. Nice little break here by Koppel. And beyond the post, he got beyond Willie Young all right. And suddenly there was a gap appearing in that Arsenal defence, and Koppel was prepared to take full advantage of it. Sunderland, and a handball given. Deflected there off the hand of Gordon McQueen. Three in the wall, Koppel, McElroy and Macari, Roach behind them. And the problems to come from Ricks or Brady. So, you see the angle there from our camera behind the goal, and I imagine it'll be a blast from Liam Brady, who's had a certain success with his free kicks. No, it's Ricks, in fact. maybe Manchester United, like me, were looking for a blast from Brady, but it was the little curler from Graham Rix. But it was going wide of that post. Greenoff. Jordan. Rice getting in there. Jordan shrugged him off well there. Macari spreading it for McElroy. Past Brady. Accelerating past Price. Goal kick. Rix, a beautiful ball, play through for Price, straight at Roach. All credit to Graham Rix for the vision in playing that ball there, but equally the running and the vision of David Price to have been there to receive it. But the shot was straight at the Man United keeper. So it's a free kick for Manchester United, which Greenoff will take. Now Alveston. So Arthur Alveston with the throw for Manchester United. Jimmy Greenoff. Alveston. It's a good-looking cross there towards Joe Jordan, and McElroy ran in there, and Joe Jordan tried to make something of it. Willie Young repairing that damage. Well, it's amazing, when that long cross came in, suddenly McElroy seemed to be absolutely in the clear. But the chance wasn't taken, and it came too late, really, for Willie Young to do anything about it, or rather for Joe Jordan to do anything about it either. Willie Young stopping him. So here's the corner, and O'Leary's header away. Rix. Brady. Great run through the middle by Stapleton. Sunderland. Rice to Brady. Rix. Sunderland. Good running again by Rice. Can he get past his Northern Ireland teammate Sammy McElroy? Oh, McElroy with the backfield between the legs of Rice, finding Houston, and here's Jordan. McElroy. Houston. Queen. Buchan. And right across the back four to Arthur Alveston. Willie Young following Jordan just about everywhere he goes. A nice touch there by Rix for Price, always ready to come forward from the midfield. That's really where the two sides are differing at the moment. Rix. Arsenal midfield men and the back men looking for every chance to get forward. Stapleton trying to get round his man. There's Rix. Almost got the shot in, foiled by Macari in the first place and then by Koppel. Rix again. Brady. Stapleton down for Rix. He couldn't control it. Here's Brian Greenoff to Steve Koppel. Jordan. Koppel. Greenoff. Again, you'll notice how quick the number 6 Willie Young was to close in on the number 9 Joe Jordan. Alveston. Oh, look at the space here for Brian Greenoff. Koppel has put it in. And Manchester United are in the lead. And so the travelling fans from Manchester show their delight. And it was Brian Greenough who got in on the left-hand side of the Arsenal defence, where there have been one or two gaps this afternoon, made the most of it. In fact, it wasn't a particularly good cross. It looked as though it should have gone to his brother Jimmy. In fact, it came to Steve Koppel, and as he was falling over, he managed to toe poke it past an off-balanced Pat Jennings. So Koppel has put Manchester United in the lead with 25 minutes gone. Arsenal 0, Manchester United 1. And here's O'Leary. Well, it's an amazing thing that on their last 7 visits here, Manchester United against Arsenal, Arsenal have never failed to score fewer than 3 goals and to win comfortably. But here we have Manchester United in the lead. And an old boy coming back to Highbury, Dave Sexton, not too displeased about that. Makari. McElroy. Houston. Jordan, with Willie Young right behind him again. Oh, what lovely control by Lou Makari, brilliant. Houston. And Brady right back. They really want to keep Brady, I suppose, midfield and coming forward. Linesman flagging. Certainly, I suppose Brady can expect a little more freedom in the middle of the field now that David McCreary is not playing. I gather he did a very strong marking job on him in Dublin midweek, but McCreary now with a bit of a knock on the knee. Nelson, and a good save again by Roach, and Buchan completing the clearance. Again, an example of Arsenal getting defenders forwards. Good shot by Nelson, good save by Roach. And a corner for Arsenal. So Willie Young up again. O'Leary at the near post. This is aimed towards Sammy Nelson and Willie Young, and it's Willie Young with the header. And it's Price who turns it in. 1-1. Goal of the season for him, and the equalizer for Arsenal. The corner came floating in. Willie Young was there, touched him, and it came for an angle that looked to be too sharp, except that Price walloped it into the roof of the net. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 1. The scorer, David Price, and 32 minutes gone. So now the joy is at the other side of the field. The Arsenal fans and the United fans are a little bit more subdued. Houston's header. And Houston's boot. Yes, a foul by Price on Makari. Quite properly given by referee Alf Gray. And a throw to Manchester, or rather a free kick to Manchester United. Really big sunburned crowd here today. As Houston now takes this free kick for Manchester United. Jordan got the header in there, and Jimmy Greenoff. What a tremendous piece of goalkeeping game by Pat Jennings. I think he might have caught it in the face. And they're calling the trainer Fred Street on very quickly. It looked as though Jimmy Greenoff was really in there with a chance, but from 1 yard range, Pat Jennings flung himself at that situation, pulled off a save, injured himself in the process. Long free kick. A corner roll. And the Arsenal fans there in the crowd, two famous ones there, chewing away, McClintock and McNabb with Bertie Mee alongside them. Walford. Price, who's also had a very good first half for Arsenal, and here he is again. Pat Rice. Here's Ricks on the far side. Getting beyond to Sunderland. Oh, tipped away by Roach. Again, the making of Graham Ricks. Tricking Arthur Albiston. The cross coming in, Sunderland's header, and a nice piece of keeping by Paddy Roach. So right on half-time, it's a corner for Arsenal. Ricks again with it. And that very nearly fell for Steve Walford at the far side. But it's a goal kick. Popple hoping it on towards Jordan, and again Young is right with him, but it's time he's found Jimmy Greenoff. The ball was played back there. Jordan hadn't picked himself up. Ready. O'Leary, Sunderland, and Price. Brady again. Last seconds now of this first half. Will he let fly here? Trying to get a 1-2 going with Walford. Sunderland's right in there. O'Leary trying to plant it wide again for Price. Cut out here by McElroy. The referee looking at his watch. And there's the half-time whistle. 1-1. With Arsenal coming back well into it. Their best player, I think, in that first 45 minutes, Graham Ricks, who's played some delightful left-footed balls up to men up front and has got into dangerous positions himself. It was Steve Coppell who put Manchester United ahead with 25 minutes gone, and 7 minutes later it was David Price who got the equaliser for Arsenal. And so we have a half-time score here at Highbury, which is Arsenal 1, Manchester United 1. We'll be back with the second half. Welcome back to Highbury. The start of the second half. Arsenal now will be attacking the goal to our left. 1-1 the score. Steve Coppell for Manchester United. David Price the equaliser for Arsenal. Stapleton winning that in the air quite well, and so too did Gordon McQueen for Manchester United. Macari, a well-struck ball there, but it's too far ahead of Jimmy Greenoff. Nelson. McQueen. Misunderstanding there between McQueen and Buchan. Now can Stapleton take advantage of it? Ricks on his first half form, he might be able to. Brady. Goal kick. Jimmy Greenoff. And Rice playing it back for Jordan. Oh, and his chance had gone. It was never an easy one, but it was a chance that was opened up for Manchester United with a strange back pass there by Pat Rice. Jordan was on it, but in taking it past Pat Jennings, the pace of the ball was too much for him. Price now. Brady. Ricks again. Was that lazy left foot almost. It was Martin Buchan who got it away. And Jordan with a chance to get it further away. Kari, Houston. Jimmy Greenoff played nicely for Joe Jordan. United coming forward in some strength now. McElroy right in there. Over the top. And the chance was certainly there for Manchester United. Coming forward with a certain amount of venom there, with Greenoff and Jordan all in there, and the ball coming through to McElroy. Perhaps didn't quite make as much of it as he should have done. And a goal kick. Billy Young, Leary, and Price now. Stapleton. Oh, nice bit of play. Look where O'Leary is as well. And will it come for Brady? Not the way he wanted, or maybe it will now. Save though. Now, did that cross the line? No, the linesman is flagging on the far side. Did not cross the line, he said. And so the game goes on. And Brady's header did not cross the line. What a mix-up, though. McQueen with that header there. And here's Ricks again. And here's Brady. It'll fall for Steve Walford. Now for Ricks. That's given Arsenal a bit of heart. Free kick. Well, Paddy Roach will know probably better than anyone whether that ball had crossed the line or not. Remember him punching a George Armstrong corner into his own net in that very goal, in fact, a few years ago. He'll not thank me for reminding him, but that really was touch and go a moment ago. And now it could be touch and go again as Ricks curls that free kick in right across that goal for the want of the slightest touch from Willie Young at the far post, which it didn't quite get. United in all sorts of trouble there as that free kick came floating in and allowed to go beyond the far post. Mark Healy, the substitute for Arsenal. Well, that looked like Willie Young climbing all over Joe Jordan to me. Ricks. Stable and playing it back for Ricks again. Cut out by Koffel. Steve Walford is going off. Well, he's battled away and he's getting some applause from Don Howe as he comes off. And Healy is on. Touch for Nelson. Brian Greenoff instead. Played for Joe Jordan. Oh, and he's given that to Stapleton. Swept wide for Mark Healy on the far side. Rice. Healy. Little cross coming in. McQueen and Macari both going for it, getting in each other's way. McQueen getting that one away. Rice getting in there. Arsenal having won 3 of their 4 games at home. The other one was drawn, so they're unbeaten here at Highbury. But I think they were really looking for 2 points here today. Now, Healy. Ricks. Now Nelson. Oh, my word, he nearly caught Roach out. And certainly Roach would have appeared to have had plenty time to see that one coming. It was only a frantic dive right at the last that held it and prevented Sammy Nelson putting Arsenal into the lead. And Brian Greenough finding his brother Jimmy. Joe Jordan's up, McCarr is up, and Albiston is up. Here's Jordan now for Manchester United. Arsenal have brought 5 men back into their penalty area, plus O'Leary, plus Pat Jennings. Koppel. Oh, a little back heel there. Koppel with the shot, and Jennings with the save. And so swiftly Manchester United broke out and very nearly snatched a win that few would have expected them to have got. Good save by Jennings. Houston now. Koppel. 3 minutes to go. Houston with a little cross in there. Ricks getting it away. And Nelson belting the ball for touch. And in fact, it's Buchan who turns it over. It must be a throw then for Arsenal. Tommy Kavanagh getting a bit agitated there. Number 15 on his shirt, you may have noticed. Now Willie Young trying to get something going up forward. Taking part in it himself, but that'll come through to Paddy Roach. Into injury time at the end of the game. Looks very much like a 1-1 draw. Alf Gray looking hard at that watch again. Willie Young caught off balance, but it won't matter. The whistle has gone. The game is over, and it's a point apiece. With Steve Koppel having put Manchester United ahead after 25 minutes of the first half, and the equaliser coming from David Price here in the 32nd minute for Arsenal. The big talking point, of course, being whether or not that header from Liam Brady did or did not cross the line before it was pushed out to safety by Paddy Roach. The referee said, and the linesman said, that it didn't, and that's really what is mattered. So a final score then at Highbury, and it is Arsenal 1, Manchester United 1.